Hi, I'm Carmen. I'm a psychologist with my own practice. I'm also a mother of four. Today I would like to talk a little bit about the couples therapy that I'm offering for those that might have a few questions about it or just want to find out a little bit more. So I'm using the Gottman method in my clinic, and this is a therapy form that has been developed over 40 years by John and Julie Gottman. They have the Gottman Institute in America, and their program is being trained and offered all over the world. Mainly John is a researcher, Julie is a psychologist, a counseling psychologist, and together they developed this program by studying thousands of couples over 40 years. So this program is really impresses me, and I believe it's very helpful to couples. They get very good results. This program is based on the sound relationship house theory that they have developed. You can kind of picture like a house. The two walls, like two big pillars, are trust and commitment that they build everything on. Then starting on the ground floor is building love maps, which means getting to know each other better, knowing about your partner, what is important to them, what are their dreams and hopes. Built on that is a shared fondness and admiration, which we all start our relationships having that naturally, but it can sometimes get a little bit lost with the years or over time. Next level up is turning towards rather than away. Sometimes in relationships that don't work so well anymore, a partner might make a bid for connection but gets shut down, which can make things worse as well. So we look at turning towards rather than away. The next level up or step is having that positive perspective and outlook about an expectation about what the partner does. Very often we can develop a negative view and almost a negative expectation that even if a partner says something very neutral or in their mind potentially even positive, it can be seen as something negative if we have that negative expectation. Then of course a very important thing next is managing conflict, and conflict is just something that every relationship has. There will never be a completely conflict-free relationship, but if a couple does not really know how to manage it, it can really affect the relationship in a very negative way. It can be constant, perpetual sticking points and going on and making both people unhappy and not heard, and no one is really getting what they want. So in this therapy and program, we learn how to deal with these kind of conflicts that keep coming up, or potentially one big one that has never been properly resolved. All of these things come up. Then often with those conflicts we also look at dreams within the conflicts and try to find those life dreams that each partner has, that we can learn to support each other in achieving them rather than having this battle over it and no one really gets where we want to go in life. So that's another thing. Then on top of that we have creating shared meaning. That's also a very important part of a positive relationship, to have some shared meaning, shared values. Also rituals are very important. Very often couples that struggle, they just don't have those regular rituals where they actually get together and just spend that quality time. Like there should be an everyday small ritual, like maybe after dinner a cup of tea together, or there should be a weekly ritual, maybe Saturday night, Friday night, Sunday afternoon, something like that, whatever works for you guys, a little bit more time that is just only for the couple, you know, where things can be brought up, what happened during the week, dreams, hopes, all these sort of things. But yeah, that's the sort of things we can talk about. Then also the Gottman method talks about the Four Horsemen a lot, and we certainly look at them because very often relationships that are not working that well anymore, they often use them, like it's criticism, defensiveness, contempt for each other, and stonewalling, like just shutting the other partner out. So all of these have antidotes, and we can learn about them so that we can stop doing those things and learn what could be done instead to make that relationship rather move into a positive direction. Now, all these things are listed. It doesn't mean that every couple has to learn or do all of these things. Some couples only need to address 2 or 3 things, maybe the conflicts or the dreams within conflicts, or creating shared meaning, but maybe all the other things are still good. So what sessions look like is that the first 3 sessions are essentially assessment, respectively the third one discussing the results of those assessments with the couple and making a little bit of a plan and looking at those strengths and those weaknesses in the relationship and starting to address the most important points, the things that will make the biggest difference straight away. So the first session is both partners come at the same time. It's a bit of an intake. I hear everyone's story, both have an opportunity to talk, but in front of each other. And you're given quite a few questionnaires to take home and fill out, and you have to bring back in the second session. And they're individual assessments, so you don't need to show each other either. Second session, I will continue the assessment, like with questions that I have. I will also get the couple to have an argument where I don't interfere at all. I will just actually film it for 10 minutes, and I will look out for those horsemen, for contempt, for stonewalling, for, and give feedback after. And it's kind of part of that assessment. It will give me a good idea of where a couple might get stuck when they have a conflict, and then we can start to address that. So the second session is also half and half separate. Like each of the 2 partners get a time by themselves with me, and that just gives each person an opportunity for a while to say the things they didn't want to say in front of their partner. However, I'm not keeping any secrets, so if somebody tells me that they're having an affair, I will strongly encourage that is being brought up in the couples session, because you can't really move forward if big secrets like that are being kept. So both partners have an opportunity to speak to me on their own as well, but there is no secrets really. Just also part of that assessment to give me a little bit better insight again and help me make those decisions together with you, how we want to move forward and get this relationship onto a happier path. Please feel free to contact me on the phone number or the email that is on my website if you have any more specific questions, maybe related to your situation, and I'm happy to answer those. Thank you so much. Bye.